How you doing? My name's Dave, and here's another episode of my Kerbal Space Program 1.0 career mode playthrough. We did our first launch in the last episode, and we gained some cash and some rep and some funds. So or cash and funds, some science. So let's go and cash in some of that science and see what we can get. So they've redone the tech tree, so you can see all the tech that you can eventually unlock, so you can kind of plan your way through the tech tree instead of just, showing what's the next tier. So it'll get you all the way down to aerospace tech, experimental science, large probes, experimental electrics, all kinds of really cool stuff. And then our science archives, of course, show what we've run experiments, and what we've done, different biomes, all this stuff. Checked off the checklist. So we'll go back. Oh, not that far back. I should have just gone up here. And we got enough. So let's unlock our basic rocketry, which gives us our larger solid fuel booster and liquid fuel tank and engine. So we'll research that. And then we'll research Engineering 101. Gives us a cockpit, our first antenna, stacked decoupler, and a Science Junior. And we'll research that. So now we started with Mystery Goo, and now we have a Science Junior, so we can just keep cranking out the science. So now what do I got? 26 left. This one is 20. So that gives us bigger tanks, a big booster, stability there, and survivability. So that gives us our heat shield, a little landing strut, radio mount parachute, service bay, and here's our life support tanks. There's our parachute box. So I can run in parachute mod, because if they gotta bail out, I can set up like a escape, have them eject and parachute down to safety. The life support tanks, this is that rover dude mod. This is all it is just a load of supplies. And then these, the radio airbags, if you remember when NASA went to Mars with, I think it was Opportunity and the Spirit, the two rovers, the twin rovers. I believe they did a airbag landing where the landers were kind of encapsulated with airbags, and so when it came in, it just bounced along the ground until it stopped. I thought that was pretty cool. It's another rover dude mod. So we could just throw some airbags around deep space probes and stuff like that, and we'll see how that works. So, but you unlock them pretty quick there. But let's see, which do I want the most for what we're doing? Aerodynamic. So they'll need supplies after 15 days, so I don't think I need any of this stuff just to start, although having a heat shield would be good. It's 15, but that's, I only got enough to unlock one of these. So let's see, let's unlock this one anyway, because it does give us that heat shield. Because the bigger tanks in this, we can get up into orbit, but having that heat shield, we'll need that to come back. Apparently the little capsules are stout enough that, you can come screaming in at 3,500 meters a second and be burning in the atmosphere, and it doesn't heat up enough to burn that up. But we want to try and stay. I imagine they'll tweak that so that the pods will blow up. So, but until they do, I'm going to continue to use the heat shield. So let's research that one, and we still got 11 science left. All right. So let's go see. I think we completed both of our contracts. So we got more records to try and get, and we'll be able to escape the atmosphere. So let's just see if we can just launch straight up and escape the atmosphere. We'll just take that one for now. So this is our Kerbal 1. Let's remove the flea and see what we have for fuel tanks. We have these little fuel tanks here, and then we have these boosters, or this booster, and liquid fuel motor, and we do have a stack decoupler and heat shield. So here's our pod. Let's put our heat shield on. I'm keeping this pod because it has the mystery goo already in it, so it saves me a step. We're not going to need life support for a bit, and I don't think we need any of this other stuff. Let's see. The latest parachute. 5 parachutes, which cannot be repacked. So this is enough parachutes for 5 Kerbals. I think everybody gets 1. I don't know how that works. But that's okay. It also has a service bay. And I don't think we'll need the service bay, but I can show you what it looks like real quick. You put that there, it puts a little kind of a buffer fairing there. But you can open the doors in the service bay. So I could put the mystery goo in there, but if it doesn't survive re-entry, or if I have trouble or something, this could blow up and I might not be able to recover it. But this is a good place to put your batteries so you don't have stuff sticking out all over the capsule. But we don't need a service bay right now. Right now we're just going to try and get into space, but not into orbit. So let's see. I want to be able to recover as much stuff as I can. So there's a solid fuel booster. That gives us that much delta V. I didn't put on a decoupler though. A parachute might not be enough for that. So we have our decoupler there. And there's our booster. So that gives us our delta V there. And I don't know if that's enough to get into space or not. So I wonder if we might just go too fast to get up there. Does that do anything? Not a whole lot. These are pretty cheap though, right? Yeah. Half the cost of engine. 150. Yeah, I can use 2 of these for the cost of the engine. Put one of these on. Let's see what this does. So that gives us good thrust weight. think this will be enough to get us into space. If we just launch straight up. It's good thrust weight. Let's see. I'm just gonna be spending all kinds of money. There we go. That's certainly enough to get us into space, I think. Let's see. There's nothing concerning about this vessel. So we'll call this the Kerbal 2. Oh, I got new science. I'm not doing any new science or anything on this. Should I just try and get to orbit? Let's do this. I could just try and get to orbit. Let's see. That's my strategies. I haven't started on those yet. What is that to upgrade? 75,000. Kerbals can perform EVA. So, should we do that? Let's upgrade that. So now they'll be able to do an EVA. I lost the bird chirping sound. And let's go in here, and let's shoot for our orbit. Let's just try and get to orbit. Because if we get to orbit, we should be able to get quite a bit of the science stuff there. Zoom in. Come on. Fuel tanks. Forgot how to double this. How do you do that? That does symmetry. Is it this? No. This. There we go. Press Alt. 1, 2. 4. 3, 4. That's pretty good. This is going to be real wobbly though, isn't it? Let's take that stack off and go to utility. Go to our science daily, slap one of those guys on. And let's see, structural. Let's just be real ambitious here, why don't we? Let's put some tail fins on. Yeah, what the heck? Oh. Nothing concerning. Oh, so that's like, that changes colors. when it's good. What does it say now? Nothing concerning. Why does that turn orange? So, oh, I have too many parts. My part limit is 30. I see. So my mass is, I can do 18 tons, so I'm well below on the mass. I think the Kerbal 2 is ready. I don't have action groups yet. So let's take Jeb out and put Valentina in and see if we can get her to orbit. Hopefully this doesn't just fall apart on the launch pad. It might be kind of wibbly wobbly. So we'll save that rocket and launch. Alright, so here's our rocket. Put on SAS, so even though I don't know if I have SAS, we have Valentina there. We're gonna full throttle and ready to launch. Should I save this? I can do it now and then have her take it out up in space. So let's observe the materials bay. I don't know if it gives me more science or not. That gives 7.5. 7.5. So let's save that. We'll keep that. And let's launch. Ground effects are pretty cool. Let's do a slight turn to start. Full throttle. I might have put a little bit too much. You got to keep that pointer right in the prograde. Hopefully we don't. Oh no. Oh no. Don't blow up my launch pad. Oh, I think my launch pad blew up. Yeesh. That's gonna be terrible. Let's do all this extra stuff. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Not too far. No, 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 no! Lost it. I went too far to the side. And now we're plummeting straight down. So you're spinning out of control. Do your crew report. Might be able. We're not getting to space. Yeah, I got greedy. Now we're gonna. Oh, we have a missile. It's gonna go right back to the Space Center. I have no attitude control. I think I started turning just too fast. Save Val. What was that? There goes our rocket. Boy, that was loud. Well, Val, sorry. Can we get any science? That's while flying. Let's not do that. See if we can expose it in the water. See if that does anything. That's disappointing. Got greedy. Or flew goofy. There we go. We'll keep that. And let's recover Val. So, we got a little bit of science from that. We got hardly anything from our parts, though. So I should have just stuck with trying to get to space. So let's see if I can, let's do that. Do I have enough? I don't have enough. I'm one short. Actually, I'm 0.1 short. Which one? I got a new altitude record. And a distance record. Throw that one out. Oh, come on. What am I doing? Throw that one out. All right. Um, so, well, second launch was a kind of a failure, although we did recover the crew and get a little bit of science. Hopefully do better next episode. But thanks for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye.